Alright, baby. This level's tough. I'll talk about the intro, then I'll like very, very quickly talk about kill room. But, I don't know. I feel like y'all should try and get better, so then you can do kill room skip because it's fast. But at the same time, if you can't get like, let's say like 225 without kill room skip, you probably shouldn't be going for it. So with that being said, another level where you want to sprint from the start. And you're gonna go straight to the right after that. Straight to the right and then slide down. And then you want to jump off right when you pass that thing, and then you strafe to the left a little bit. Jump off, strafe left. Strafe right, right, double jump, left, wall kick. That is the good opener. That's the good opener. You basically just want to learn that. It's really, that wall kick isn't that hard. You have like quite a lot of space to do it. But man, what does the other strat even look like? I can't even tell you what the slow old strat looks like. Let me try and like think. Hold on, I need my slide. Something like double jump over. I don't know. It's slow. You don't want to do it. If you bonk something here, like if you bonk this wall coming through, just like slide and grab at this wall and continue. Yeah, you'll know you got through there pretty good if you have like speed once you land here. So let's show it off. Oh, whoops. You don't want that to happen. Side jump is not fun. Yeah, so depending on how good of a wall kick you get, usually, no matter what you get, you're fine to go over this, and you don't jump off of it, you just slide off of it. But if you get like an amazing wall kick, you want to aim to slide on that guy's head. You'll slide on his head, and then you'll just land right here. Yeah, you'll double jump off and you'll slide off his head, and it feels scary because you have no double jump above this, but you'll always make it. And if you get a slow wall kick, you go around the right of him and slide hop right here and go through. And that's all we're going to talk about that. I'm going to show you guys what this section looks like. Double jump, strafe left. Oh, whoops, I missed it. One wall kick. Two wall kick. Wall kick, tap strafe, double jump, tap strafe. I messed up the double jump, tap strafe, but that's what it is. That is the route for this section. There's other things you can do, but that is what is fast. So again, I'll just go over it. You wall kick off this one. You wall kick off this one. And this is the crucial one. Because you want to tap strafe, and then you shoot this little robot, and then you double jump, tap strafe. And that's basically it. That's basically it for there. And you'll get a wall kick here. You go boom, boom. Wait. I have to do the section again. Alright, let's watch it in completion, huh? Ooh, right there I messed the tap strafe up, but it still works as long as you get around. Okay, so then you get here, and this is where the separation happens. If you go through there, you're gonna do kill room. If you grab the softball, turn around, and use a death warp, you're gonna do kill room skip. But regardless, you're picking up the softball. So I guess even though I don't have fire stars, I'll show what it looks like when you want to throw them. So you're gonna like slide through here, grab this, edge boost off of here, wall kick over. You throw one fire star there, one fire star there. You can throw a third one, and you go 1, 2, 3, and then you shoot this guy in the face, and then the door should open. The nades didn't kill him correctly. Then yeah, and you want to wall kick off of this, and then you make it through. Wall kick there. Wall kick there, wall kick here. And then you don't miss that wall kick. And then if you want to see what to do after there, just skip until after the kill room skip tutorial. because it's the same movement. Yeah, I'm not really gonna talk about this too much. You swap straight to the L star. Throw 1 fire star, throw 2, maybe throw 3. Then shoot all 3 of these guys quickly. Shoot this guy in the face. Cloak. And that only happened because I didn't cloak. But that guy usually won't mess you up. You cloak and then you wall kick right there. If you want to do the faster version of it, you shoot a softball right as you cloak. Or not right as you cloak, right as you're about to wall kick it. And that's the introduction to softball boosting, which I didn't really explain. You can shoot softballs like right at your butt, and they'll never kill you unless you're already damaged, and they give you a lot of boost. You can also shoot them at walls before you wall kick. So that's really all you need to know about softballs and kill room. That was kill room. So what you want to do here, if you're trying to be fast, you come in, grab this, instantly turn around, slide, death ward, and you'll end up right here. Now most people, you keep the softball out. Most people will turn and just go straight up, but I don't. That double mantle is weird for me, so I turn a little more and go here. It's like milliseconds slower, but I just find that the setup is more consistent from here, so everything will be from the point of view of how I do it. Now, this trick is really difficult, but I make it a bit easier by utilizing the no lurch that I talked about in the gauntlet tutorial. So, kill room skip is getting across this whole gap. That is what kill room skip is. It looks like a lot, but with a nice no lurch edge boost, that is hold on, let me stand on this. Oh god. With a nice no lurch edge boost that is propelled by a softball. A softball boost. Get up. Why? Okay. That is propelled by a softball boost, you get across. So, let me explain. This is where we spawn, yeah? Like right around there. I get up there. I double jump up to here. I jump off that. And then I want to straight into this. There's a lot to look for when it comes to KRS, but I will break it down. One of them is making sure you get an end boost. You want to get the end boost, or the edge boost. Which, if you know the movement in this game, you know what edge boosting is. But basically, if you don't, literally just run off the edge. Run off any edge of a wall, and it'll give you a boost. Literally all this is. Even like off that. Right at the end, you jump off. You can kind of get one here, but you don't need it with my strat. Yeah, let's just show it off. I get it first try. Oh, legend. First try in the tutorial, baby. That's what I'm talking about. This is the movement after. Ooh, I missed a walk. Alright, there's a lot to unpack there. If you just watch that once, and you're able to do KRS first try, you are a legend. But most people won't be able to. So, things to look here. You want to make sure you're kind of high on this. You don't want to like insta double jump to it, or else sometimes you can like walk on the ring and it's really weird. You have to turn around and do the setup again. So make sure you jump, double jump. You want to like delay it a little bit, and you like kind of get an edge boost. At least it feels like it, but I won't claim it is one. It's like a you just want to jump off when it's like starting to push you off, and then you strafe left into this a little bit, and then you're gonna shoot the softball right at the edge as close as you can. Just as close as you can. Just try your best. Try your best to shoot it right at the edge. Now here's where like the tricky stuff happens. You want to shoot it, in my opinion, a little bit under you, so it boosts you a little up and you get the height. But you also want to shoot it to where it blows up right as you're end boosting. So as you can tell, there's a lot going on. There's so much going on, but main things to look out for. Shoot the softball at the edge. Make sure you shoot under you. Get an edge boost. And the last thing, well, two more things. Make sure you're facing kind of out. We face out so we can get an initial strafe that's really strong. But that doesn't usually work on PC because you get a lurch. Well, it can still work, it's just... Wow, it literally worked when I talked about it. It's harder. Trust me, it's harder. You want to use the no lurch tech that I showed you guys in the gauntlet. But if you didn't watch my gauntlet video, I'll show it to you guys right here. Alright, so I'm going to be grabbing onto that wall, but I'm going to be holding both directions. Like this. Look at my inputs. I'm holding W and A. You hold both directions, and when you jump off, you let go of W, and you can instantly strafe. You don't have to wait for the lurch period. And if you don't know what the lurch is, just watch my gauntlet video. It's basically like right after you jump or double jump, like if you press in any direction, you get a lurch. And it's basically programmed to be like a crutch for newer players that need help with their movement. And basically, if you can't understand the lurch, just understand that lurch is why we like switch directions before we land when we're strafing. You know how like if you're slide hopping to the right and you want to switch to the left, you switch right before you land your next one. You don't like go like that, you know what I mean? It's jump, swap, jump, swap, jump, and you do that because of the lurch. It'll fuck you up. So now that that's out of the way, we want to do a no lurch jump there. But it's just weird because you're thinking about the shot, you're thinking about the edge boost, you're no lurching and you want to aim out. But you practice this enough, it'll just become second nature. I can't tell you how many hours I've put into this trick. I literally couldn't tell you. Somehow I'm hitting it a lot right now. But some days it takes me like 5 tries to get it. But if you're playing good and you're used to it, you should be able to do it. Ooh, that was the good movement through there. Oh, that was really clean. So, man, I don't even know what else I can tell you guys about it. Like, if you have specific questions about it, like, DM me or you comment in the YouTube. Like, but legitimately, if you get from my setup, jump up. Jump, double jump. Strafe a little bit, shoot at the edge. If you wanna... Okay, I should explain that, let me show you guys. Each time I've made it across, I've done the really fast one, where I'm wall kicking on that wall, on the sideways wall. But you can land right here, and you make it. That's the safe strat. It's also easier because you get more time to strafe, and you don't have to hit a wall kick. You land right there, and then you just jump around. So let's try and get that. Let's get the safe one. It's just like in my body to go for the fast one, so... Oh, that was a really good boost too, but yeah. You can grab right here and you won't die. But the kill plane is so low. It's like right there. Once you start trying this trick, you'll realize how brutal it is. I don't know. Man, so this is the same day that I recorded my Effect Can Cause 2 tutorial, and Hell Room was just destroying me. But I guess today is just a KRS day because I am hitting it non-stop. It's really crazy. This trick, like, is really dope, and it took a long time to, like, find it and figure out that softball is best and shit. So there's a lot of history behind it, and I love that it's just a thing we do in our runs now. It's really, really fun to me. So challenging. It really just rewards the good player. You see how I died, but it looked like I should have made it? That's why this trick is challenging. Oof. Yeah, so just watch my inputs, and you'll see I do the no lurch. It basically looks like on the wall, jump off, let go of W. You can practice it on random, like, left-facing edges. You'll just go... Shoo. And I aim, like, so far out because I just find it easier. Basically, what? I'm usually, like, 45 degrees out. If this is 0 and this is 90, I'm, like, maybe, like, 40, 45. Maybe 40 to be safe. I'm, like, 40. So I can just get, like, that really strong initial strafe. Because you can't get that usually on PC. You have to wait the 0.2 seconds for the lurch period. Usually, that's what old KRS would have looked like. Like, you go, and then you strafe. So, yeah. Let's hit it one more time and just keep going across. Wow. I don't know how this is happening. Yeah, you wall kick, and you want to wall kick on the right wall. Go through. You can make it through here in, like, 1 or 2 kicks. But doing the 3 that I just did is fine. You'll land somewhere around here, and... I showed it at speed a few times, but so for now I'm just going to use my words. Depending on how much speed you get off this wall, it's usually this wall. You're either going to want to slide hop into the wall kick, or you're going to want to bunny hop into the wall kick. Or if you have a lot of speed, you go straight from there, aerial into the wall kick. Like you never touch this stretch of ground. Another thing to note is if you're slide hopping or bunny hopping, you can give yourself a softball boost. And if you're wall kicking, you can even shoot and give yourself a softball boost. I guess I can, like, isolate softball boosting real quick. It all depends on how fast you're going. and you just want to shoot it like right where you think it'll blow up. Just practice a little bit and you'll see like, see how it has a little delay after it sticks. So you can practice just like starting a slide hop and doing that until it's like pushing you forward and not backwards. Oh yeah, if you're not doing KRS, when you go around this corner, shoot that little dude that I just shot, and like the softball stays up there for some reason. So if you're coming around this corner fast and you shoot that dude, you'll get a boost, and then you can get a wall kick here, and it ends up being pretty fast. All in all, I guess I should have said this before the trick started, but KRS saves like 10 seconds, so it's pretty worth it. But again, if you don't have like a 125, or you're not capable of getting 125s, maybe don't try this trick, especially in runs. But I believe in you guys. I believe. Alright, so coming up through here, the fan, it's really dope. You want to like, you want to jump into it like usually past the door. You want to get a slide hop like right here, anywhere from like here. Getting one before the door and going straight up always feels kind of weird. So you're like into it with speed, and then you double jump through and you hit the button. You want to hit the button like as far as possible. And that's basically it. You're just going to have to mess with it. You're going to have to spend a lot of time on this level. So what to do from here? No matter how far or close you are, you're going to hit E, turn around instantly, and slide off. That is the strat. Slide off. Don't question it. You may think like, well, I want to run off, so it's not weird. But the way you slide off like facing over here, and then you strafe to the left. Because our objective right now, we're going to go down through that door. So it may mess some people up, because they'll slide, and they're like too close, and they try and tap S, and then they don't get the slide boost when they hit the ground. Man, I've been talking a lot. Let me take some sips of coffee. Alright. I'm just gonna show it. Hit button. Slide. Strafe, 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 strafe. Jump. Tap strafe. Softball boost. I missed it. Boom. Now you might just be thinking, what the fuck? There's an invisible wall right here that you can grab. It's pretty forgiving. It's pretty forgiving, especially when you're coming from that side. So what I did is basically what you want it to look like. Oh, I guess it's on so you can see. You'll like end up slide hopping here, and then you can grab the wall. It's pretty forgiving. You just really want to make sure you don't get hit by the fan, because then you'll die. This room is like really precarious. If you miss the movement I just showed you, where you don't know how to tap strafe, well, I guess you can just like go all the way around, try and land here and then up. That works. You just don't want that to happen. What else works? If you want like a really safe backup, I haven't done it in ages. I think it looks like this. No, see that one kills you. It's weird. You don't want the fan to be on. I don't know. I forget that like the backup from here. Oh, that's what it is. I did it. Okay, so you just want to like not double jump too early. I told myself I wasn't going to show too many backups in these tutorial series, but just because, like, this level's really hard, I am. But yeah. Once you're across on the other side... Oh yeah, I forgot to say, you're just going to shoot your softball anywhere at this back wall and the Marvin will die. And you hit E to pick it up. Then you're instantly going to turn around and shoot this thing. But you have some options. Usually the safe option is you shoot like that, and then you jump across. I'll show what that looks like at speed. Oh, this was really weird, but let's make it work, yeah? Grab it. Boom. So that's what that looks like. But that's not the only way to get across. I should preface this by saying, if you get from here to the arc tool super fast, you can do a thing called, man, what do they call it? Early fan boost or some shit? The name is really weird for the strat. If you get the tool really fast and jump across, and then, like, you just keep continuously shooting, for some reason, when this goes from red to green, there's a period where it can't be shot. You'll see right now. You see that period? During that period while it can't be shot, it'll boost you. And then you'll like find your way instantly. But you don't need that to get across that way. The reason why mostly everyone grabs on is to be fast. But you can just go across. Oh, that was... I messed it up. You need to be able to strafe good to do it. So you pick it up and you go... Oh, whoops. Alright, now you're seeing that it's hard for even a veteran. You just go across like that. I didn't even get the early fan boost and it was fast. But sometimes it's just hard and you want to take the easy way and you want to wall run, okay? I guess I'll try and show off early fan boost. But if I can't, then whatever. I keep getting... Okay, never mind. I need to like... I never just turn around. I'm usually like here, and then I turn around like that. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I was trying to be way too like robotic about it. Like out of my quick save. This is what it generally looks like. Oh! I had the setup for early fan boost right there. I got across fast enough, but... So it's like... Strafe, land right here. This is what you want it to look like. You land like right here. Then your second one... Yeah, it's like here, tap strafe, shoot, get across. That is what you want it to look like, because it's really consistent every single time. Yeah, this one I landed a bit too far back, but it's still fine. So you can do something like this. Right there, I kind of got a fan boost, but it was weird. So you just got to be careful with the fan boost. Sometimes people will even wait for the early fan boost to be done, and they'll just slide their own way across. But if you're trying to be safe, grab the thing. But moving on. I like, I also like that because it sets up a nice tap strafe. Well, if you do the normal one, they all do. Basically, you want to land like right here and triple tap strafe the corner. Like... And then you make it through. Okay? That is your objective here. If you can't tap strafe, then just go wide. But it's like hard to do wide because you can run into that wall. I find the tap strafe easier and it's faster. Alright. So, you do the tap strafe. Then you're going through here. You shoot that, and you shoot this. There's different schools of thought. Some people hold their shot once they're going through. Some people just... Here, let me show you like what the different ones look like. Oh, that was slow. Just like some people shoot it before they get to it. I think I generally like that. Some people shoot it like while they're jumping up. So they go like, and it feels like more consistent for people. See, both the ways that I just did it are kind of fast. The really consistent way to get through here fast is to mantle. You don't want to get launched up all the way up here, which is something that can happen. This is the consistent fast way. Mantle. Get out of here. Get out of here. You mantle, and then you wall run on this, and then you go through. But the fastest way that Cash Mayo is doing now, you get through here and you like strafe really precisely, and you're gonna bonk like right here, and you're able to keep going through with all your speed. It's really crazy, really dope. Watch the watch his Beacon 2 IL to see it in action. Oh, see right there, I burned my double jump. That is one of the bad things about shooting it early. It's really easy to burn your double jump because you're gonna want to like jump like that. That's why shooting it late is nice sometimes. You want to make sure you have your double jump for that exact scenario that just happened to me. I bonked like down here, and then I double jumped and was able to mantle. I always aim for the mantle. It's just so much faster than getting launched up. Let me try and show you what it looks like when it's slow. And also how I deal with the strafe. So I jump up, and I like... Oh, the Marvins also can fuck you up sometimes. I usually will go through, I wait a little, then I go left, and depending on where I am, I'll tap S. So the way I just went up there, you don't want that to happen. So just watch my inputs, like when I get the mantle or when I get the fast one. Left, I just tapped S. Running into that sideways is kind of fast sometimes, because then you can double jump and keep a slide through. Keeping a slide through the fan boost right here is optimal, but it's hard. See right there, I burned my double jump because I pressed it early. It's just finicky. You got to work with it. Also, if you bonk here, you can get the edge boost off this. It's just weird though because the top thing likes to bonk you. You know what I mean? So you have to get it like right on the edge like that. Left, double jump, boom. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting too lucky with the other ones, but I really like the mantle into the wall run and to get through here. Some people will softball boost here and then turn their invisibility on. I don't like it. I don't know. It's not worth it for me. Cash Mayo's IL doesn't even do it, the world records, so it's not needed. I just go through here and then I jump, double jump through. That's how I make that. Jump, double jump. You want to double jump because the air is just kind of like it just pushes you weird. So jump, double jump, strafe in. And then because the air is still weird, you want to make sure you're behind this, and then you turn and go straight. And then you're gonna come through here and you slide. If you're confident, you could slide. You can slide like once here, and then a second time here. But I'm just opting to run through and do a single one right here and shoot this. So here's something tough. I'll talk about how it looks like. I mean, it's still fast to do normal heatsink, kinda. You skip like that whole part of the game. You want to slide hop up to this, and then you jump, and you can use the no lurch and make it across. That's heatsink skip. It's really hard for new players, but after you make it, you always got to make sure you go in this doorway a little bit. That's how we hit the trigger. You go in the doorway, and then you keep going. That's normal heatsink. I won't really talk about it much other than to get the boost, you want to jump. Once you barely start falling, the fan will push you. You jump, and then you kind of surf. You kind of surf into this wall. You strafe into it, but you really want to make sure you switch to your other strafe before you land. Your other strafe key. So, jump, strafe, surf, boom. And like that little thing I just showed off, it sets up a lot of things. In the IL, we softball boost, so you'll see it'll look something like. Oh, did I do it first try? No fucking. Oh, I almost did it. The softball boost is really difficult, but it's like one of the fastest ways to get across. For a full game, we have an even faster way to get across that, in my opinion, is easier, and that is nade heatsink. Nade heatsink is so fuego. I have my own setup for it, and I'm going to show it to you. You're running, you're running, you're running, you're running. You pull the nade like right after this yellow line. If you pull it too early, it makes it really hard, so I usually wait so I just go over it. And then you jump, and you surf, strafe into it. You switch to your right one. I hold the slide a little bit, and then I throw the nade up there, and I land here, and it boosts me. I'll try and... I just said a lot of words, but I'll try and just show it to you guys a bunch of times. Yeah, it's hard. Oh, why is my hand weird about it right now? Okay. I have not done this in a while. I'm sorry. Man, I wanted it to be like first try coolness. That was it. That was a poop. Oh no, I died. The thing about heatsink is the kill floor is really low again. Oh, I don't know why I'm being awkward about it right now. Gotta get comfy. There you go. Man, it really is a freestyle trick. It's never gonna look exactly the same, but I usually will aim right there. But if I need to, I aim right there. And it'll bounce off, but it's just weird. You don't want it to get that bounce, because like if this railing is in the way or this railing is in the way, the nade won't boost you. You want it to like blow up right there. Like right in like this expanse of air. So let me try and figure out why I'm having trouble with it right now. Let's troubleshoot. aimed that too low, but it's still gonna work. Yeah, I don't really know why my arm feels weird. Sometimes that just happens with tricks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on this more, but you guys get the gist of it. You've seen me do it a few times. There you go. Ooh, that was a really fast one. I didn't even mantle. So just work at it. I'm still getting better at this trick every day. Nice. Okay, there you go. I don't know why it still feels weird even though I'm hitting it. I can't really explain it. Some days, some tricks just feel weird. The main things I look for... I've been throwing it too low right now. The main things I look for... Make sure you pull it here. Make sure you jump and surf. You really, really, really got to switch before you land. Switch strafes before you land. And then you throw it there as you're strafing, and then boom, you did it. So just mess with it. I believe in y'all. That was a nice one. Okay, it's starting to feel normal again. Stuff just gets weird when you're explaining it. But yeah, I always want you guys to do it. Not nade, but always do heatsink skip, even if it's like this one. No lurch. Double jump late. Boom. This trick is really hard for beginners, but like with the no lurch tech, it makes it pretty trivial. So I don't even think it's as much as a gatekeeper as it used to be. When you do it without the no lurch, you like really have to strafe properly. Because you gotta like... See, even that one I did, it wasn't that good. The thing about heatsink is you'll get punished for lurching. You really have to wait that like 0.2, 0.3, however long seconds of not strafing and not lurching. Or else you lose the speed and you can't make it across. And you have to do it twice. Off the wall and off your double jump. If you lurch, you just won't make it. That's why if you watch my inputs when I'm doing it normally, I'm not holding anything, then I strafe. I'm not holding anything, then I strafe. But with the no lurch, you don't have to do that for the first one. So do the no lurch if you're going to do normal heatsink. Okay? Just promise. Promise me. See how much easier it is? I make it so high on it too. Yep, that's it. We're done talking about heatsink. Get good. Oh, I mean, I guess I can try and give a softball tutorial if you want to do the IL, but I'm not that amazing at it. I hit it like one every 8. It's just really difficult. It's really difficult because the rail doesn't like being shot. And the rail, if you like, honestly, it feels like if you get it like on that left lip, sometimes it won't get you. You want to get it like right on this edge. You can't hit it on that side. It's just really finicky. Really, really, really finicky. See how I hit the side of the rail and it didn't blow up? Oh, that was it. Nice. I'm glad I hit it for the tutorial. That's it, y'all. Alright, moving on. You hit the trigger. Okay, I'm going to kill these guys so I can talk. Come here. You're the one shooting at me. Why are you running away now? Oh, you're dead. So you hit the trigger in here, right? You barely have to go into the wall to hit it, by the way. It's like right here. Or not the wall, the doorway. You don't have to do this. You barely walk in and out. So what I do is I hit it, and then I walk out a little bit to set up this wall run, because it's really easy to mantle this thing. Excuse me. So you're out, you wall run, jump, double jump, wall run, jump, double jump, mantle here. And I'll explain... Woo! I got the burps. I'll explain why I mantle right now. But just practice it. It's really weird at first. It's just so easy to mantle this. But when you do mantle it, just wall run this. I just go like... When I mantle it, I go like that. And then I still grab that wall. Because I do this mantle for a reason. It may be faster to just go like over and then do that or something. It may seem faster initially, but in the long run, you want to be doing this. And I will show why. You do it because of Great Mantle. Boulder the God found a setup for Great Mantle. It used to be like thought of as like a really hard one-frame trick. Let me see if I get it first try. Nope. It used to be thought of as like a really hard one-frame trick that you get like 1% of the time. But then Boulder found a setup. And it's... You get that mantle... Oh, I might link... I'll try and find his original video on it. But you get that mantle, and then you shoot, and you flick it, and then you spam jump. Man, most of my ILs hit it. I don't know why I'm having trouble hitting it right now. There you go. Boom. It used to be thought it was like a one frame trick and it was impossible to do it on purpose. But now I can get it like 60% of the time. Oh, I died. Yeah, so I really recommend going for Great Mantle. It like speed boosts you immensely compared to doing something like that and going behind the grate. But if you like go in front of the grate, I'll try and show it. If you go in front of the grate, it can kill you. Like right there, it'll kill you. So, yeah, mantling it is really lit though. Because you get all the speed from it and it doesn't fucking kill you. But sometimes the fast mantle makes it harder. Well, the fast mantle up here, I mean. It makes it harder to get actual great mantle. Ah, yeah, that one was weird. So watch the times that I did it correctly and just pay attention to my angle. Right there, that was too far. I messed the setup. You like always want to be doing this first mantle in the same place. Like right there. And then you flick your crosshair. There you go. The crosshair flick is essential. Because for some reason, like, let me show you. When you're mantling, like, you can't turn all the way. You see how it stops you? It stops you, and that's what sets it up. Because it stops you, and you're like already flicking. You're already flicking before it lets you, so you're able to do it really fast. Then you just run up, and like right here, you start spamming jump. See, that one was weird because I got the really quick mantle. I was really high on it. It's weird. You want to be suboptimal to be optimal. Like right here. You want to like get the normal mantle. But yeah, I'm just going to stop going over it. Now we're going to talk about vents in general. And it goes into, what's it called? What do we even call it? Like, wait, what the? Why am I having a brain fart? Fan skip? What the heck do we call the thing at the end of this? I forget what we call it. But you're gonna skip the fans. So I do wall kicks over here, but it doesn't matter. Like you can do this wall run. What's important is this wall right here. That wall right here that where you see, that's what sets up the juicy stuff. No matter what you do before, whether you're wall kicking or like wall bumping is like weird. You want to grab this wall, but like you want to grab it on like the second tier of panels. You want to grab it like right around like that height, and then we'll set up the next wall kick. Fast fans. We call it fast fans. Why did I wall kick off that? Oh, so yeah. So the fast fan setup, it's essential that you do this wall run right here. And the spot we're aiming for is right here. This is the spot where we're gonna jump off the wall. That little slit in the wall. You're gonna jump off, and from there you're gonna strafe left. But you're not gonna jump off of this wall. You're just gonna unstrafe off of it. You're just gonna let go of it by strafing the other way. You see how you strafe right and you get off? Right, you get off. Or left, you get off there. But yeah, so you're gonna strafe right and get off, and you'll have speed, and you're gonna strafe through right under the little lamp. You're gonna shoot it, you're gonna wall kick it at its edge, and then you get to skip the middle fan and go to this one and wall kick over. If you do it super fast, you can go from that fan straight to here, and you don't need to wall kick the third one, and the line is kind of tighter. But usually to be safe, I go for the third wall kick. So I like wall kicking here just because, I don't know. I feel like it makes you faster sometimes, but yeah. So boom. You want to make sure you're not too high right here. If you're like at the top, it won't work. And if you're below the line, it won't work. I think the nice range is between this line and that line. I'll show it off. Like between that line and that line. That's what you want to aim for. And you always jump off at that slit. It makes the trick really consistent. So even if I'm just wall running here, I'll show what it looks like when you just do the wall runs. Boom. Jump off, strafe right. That one was pretty improv. I had like a height I'm not used to because I was doing the wall runs. And keeping all this speed up here, you may think, it sucks that we have stairs, but stair slide is a thing. You can just propel yourself up the stairs by jumping at a tempo. If you look at my jump button, it's kind of like this is the tempo. I don't know if you guys are good at hearing BPM, but I'll try and like... That's kind of the tempo. I don't know how many that is per minute. If you work good with metronomes and you like can like get how many that is per minute, then you'll be able to practice to like a beat. I'm surprised we haven't locked down the tempo of stair slide yet. So I'm just gonna do this a few times so you guys can watch. But yeah, strafe off. Ooh, see right there? I was a bit too low, and you never want to hit this. You never want to slide off of it. It's just slow. You just want to go straight into the fan. So I'm going to just do it how I always do it. And you don't want to be too high again. If you're really low right here, you can double jump up to it. That was a pretty decent one. Am I really not going to be able to get stair slide this whole tutorial? Okay, you guys are going to watch me do fast fans a bunch right now, just so I can try and get stair slides. So, this is basically the end of the level. I just want to hit stair slide. Oh, man. It is not my day today. That trick's really hard, by the way. It's all about tempo. Boom. You hit the slit and jump off. You guys are just going to have to watch my Beacon 2 PB. Or my my Pilot's Challenge record. You see it right there? I double jumped off. It's because I needed the height. Ooh, missing that wall kick sucks. Yeah. Yeah, that's Beacon 2. That is it. I'm just gonna try a few more times, and if not, then well, whatever. Stair slide is hard. I got the slide on it. You don't want that, but whatever. We're gonna roll with the punches. No! Come on. Alright, two more tries. No, I almost got it. But basically, you just shoot the freak up and then you get up here. And that's it. Careful not to bonk on things after fast fans, and that is Beacon 2, baby.